Alright, it's another episode of Failing Faster Than Light, where we're on a winning streak. Strangely enough, we won 2 in a row with Sigma Empire. So, hey, not bad. It's good to win, and in doing so, the past few runs have actually been pretty successful unlocking ships. So I decided just to do the same random thing, but only limiting myself to 3. Should be the Kestrel, the Slug, Kestrel B, the Slug, and the Rock Cruiser. And that would be 1, 2, 3. I rolled a 2, so we get to have a Slug run. And what you need to know about the Slug Cruiser is, if it gets a breach, it repairs itself. It starts with a dual laser and a breach bomb. Its big deal is the anti-bio beam. This is a ship designed to kill other crew. Is it that great at it? We'll see. Its achievements are, using a Slug Cruiser, have a vision of every room without functioning sensors. If you notice, we don't start with sensors, but slugs are psychic. Telepathic powers reveal room and life forms even when sensors are down. Next one is jump 30 nebula locations before Sector 8. Might be doable if the right out in disintegration ray. Kill 3 enemy crew members with 1 shot from the anti-bio beam. Though when I first used the Slug Cruiser, back in the day, as a ship I had unlocked before, I didn't know how to use anti-bio beam. I thought as long as I hit the room that I would do damage to people there, but you actually have to hit the tile the person's on. So the Man of War, we're actually going to name this Turtle Bait. If you don't know why, look it up. It is something that just jellyfish, or turtle's favorite food. So here we go, we get Mr. Buga and Sim. And we start with 2 crew. But you get improved doors. So that's a help. I'm just not sure exactly what I want to use with this. Well, I get 3, possibly 4 power. But you start with some missiles and some lasers. I think we'll start there. This is gonna be a very different run, I already feel. It just seems like it. I'm not gonna take that. And we have 1 shield. Board the station, look for survivors. And I've already lost a slug. Okay, so we have the lone survivor, Mr. Buga, who now gets to fly by himself. And I'm not even going to buy fuel right now. So poor little Buga. Let's attack the pirate. Let's see if we can actually do something. Power up your weapons to move in to engage. Their beams can't hurt me. So this is an ideal time to try and kill some crew members when they can't hurt you. So they've got 4 crew, and right now they're lined up in a way to where I can do some nice damage to them. Thing is that the bio beam, 2 power beam weapons, so I need to see if I can knock down the shields for a second, and then 1, 2. Let's go with 1, 2, 3. So will I know for sure if these people die only when their little spots disappear? So I killed 1 with that was a laser shot, laser damage that did it. I don't think I can get these 2 and the pilot. Maybe I can. If I go like this. It's gonna take some finesse and some practice. So biobeam. Oh, it was a repair drone? Okay. It's time for you to freak out then. So that's a system repair drone. It's moving at the right speed. And they're not gonna FTL jump on me now. So you're gone. And I get a healing burst. Yay. For my one crew member. That's getting sold. Okay, help us out. 3 fuel for the little NG tiny ship thing. It's on our way. Check out that distress beacon in just a second. No life signs. Distress beacon, maybe I'll get a crew or something I can use my slug telepathy with. Give them fuel. Here's some extra scrap. So that wasn't a bad trade. And if you're a slug, you're all about good trade. With the request to be launched this way, you're ambushed by a rebel ship. That's not really to my dismay. Although they do have some lovely weapons that I'm going to have to take out. So I do not want to get beamed in the wrong place like that. Son of a bitch. Now I'm not dodging anything, and I'm not blocking anything with shields. So will you reach and hit everybody? Yes, just barely. Okay, you need to repair and hurry. Alright, I don't have power to my FTL, I don't have power to my weapons. I have a breach that's repairing itself, thank goodness. But the sooner I can get my beam online, the better. That's... Ha! System broken. That's a nice new reminder. Okay, so this is already turning into a pretty frustrating fight. I can't run. And they're just gonna keep firing at me. And we now have a fire on the ship somewhere. Where, I do not know. And our hull is eating it. So let's see if we can take out some other weapons. I'm gonna have to breach you guys. Oh, it's a breach bomb, not a breach missile. Lovely. So that's right, now that you can't hurt me, I can go back to my regularly scheduled crew repairs. So he dies. That's good news. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna reach both of you. It's gonna take some work. I don't think it's gonna do it. But they die. Find a prisoner who wants to join your crew. Okay. So Mr. Buga is currently a better repair person. Give him credit for, but we have crew, and more importantly, I survived. So we got someone back on the weapons. No stores yet. I think I'm gonna upgrade my shields here in a minute. If there's no store. There's a store. So I can at least sell my healing blast. That breach bomb worked like a charm. Not a lot of useful stuff here. Heal blast is gonna have to go. Dual lasers are a great weapon. quite frankly, I have some other needs right now. I probably should have fixed my doors. Turn and fight. Sweet. Auto fire here. At least the asteroids will help take these guys out. Actually, my shields are going to be all necessary here. Just hope that missile misses. No, of course, it would hit my shields. Which have been ioned. Oh, you would dodge. I would lose my piloting ability. Okay. Since we're not really in a rush now, let's see if we can shoot you down anyway. Oh, you'll have a med bay to take out. Okay. You're probably going to get asteroided first anyway. Yeah, you're on fire. So we'll just finish the game for you. Kablooey. Okay, so while we're here, charge. Actually, let's repair these doors. Let's up our shields just to be sure we're okay. So I would really like to not get asteroided right now. So just one more jump. And we're good. Let me be a hero. So breach bomb does 1 system damage. I'll actually throw that on first. Would help if I actually had on something that's useful. Okay. So I can't actually transfer power to weapons while ion. That is good to know. So I could have saved myself some heartache. Just one more shot from the dual lasers. That's all we need. Yes, please stay in a pretty little line. No, that was much better the way you all were before. Let's hit you all like this. See if we can knock you all out this way. So at least the little dual laser can be a little bit of a workhorse. Do some damage. So somebody died. I continue my assault, thank you. That is what I'm going to do. So why are you all aligning yourselves like this? So I just need one more hit. Oh, screwed that up with the auto fire. So it's going to be a 50-50 shot whether I can kill their crew. I'll go for it. I just need some management on my end. Excuse me, not 50-50. Well, maybe it was 50-50. kill them all anyway. Nope. And we get more dead people. Thanks heavens. And we get a full repair. Sweet. We're gonna up our reactor one just so we can have some freaking engines. And then while I'm thinking about it, I need to really heal up this crew too. So Shelton, good job. I actually didn't finish repairing the engines. I'm a moron. And they blew up because they were on fire. How lovely. Slow repair by Mr. Buga. That's okay. We're heading to the next sector. Civilian sector or Mantis controlled sector. Shh, 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 shh. I don't think either of those have a chance at a crystal crew member. And they have equal probabilities of excuse me. They have equal probabilities of having nebulas later if I want to go for jumping through every single one possible. Okay, so they only have a missile. There's not a lot that I need. Of course, I'll need oxygen here in a little bit. I'll set up the dual lasers one more time. They don't take out my weapon system. Well, they're really going for my engines, man. Okay, so that laser's missing. I got him there. And I have to repair. That one missile is a nightmare. Why is it not going out? I guess it's because the ship just has awesome power. Oh, son of a bitch. So you're really gonna breach my shield room? Okay. I should have done that to begin with, probably. Let's put some oxygen back in this ship. Okay, so you died. I just have to biobeam you. No more life cells. Alright, so we got some repairs to do. Starting with the breach that... Oh, that's right, the ship repairs its own breaches. Repairs its own breaches. Sounds like it should be breaches. It's getting too late. But hey, we weathered the storm just fine. I mean, all things considered. Really use some more crew, but it's... I think so far being reasonably successful. That's all you can ask for. Defend the outpost. I do not need a biobeam. However, I do need lots of shields and lots of dodge. So it should just take one missile for this. So now you're not dodging me ever. And just let the dual lasers do their thing. And it's a fun little assortment of weaponry right now. But there's going to be trouble if I don't get something that lets me break through multiple shields. Okay, take this on the house. Oh, we were rolling in the stuff. Okay, explore the asteroid field. Or I get 3 fuel. So I was feeling lucky that time. Okay, we found you, prepare to die. So boring. So they're not gonna be doing a lot to me. Especially if that's a one-shot laser. If it's a dual laser, it could. No, it's just one shot, so they cannot harm me. So I get as much time as I need to do this. Be nice if Biobeam had more reach. Just keep it on auto fire for the dual laser. It needs to do a little bit of stuff. Just waiting. You'll notice the slug ship that runs a little slower. So I killed those 2 crew. Without even breaking the shields. Or you could say without breaking the sweat. There we go. Hit the cockpit. Just gotta wait for the laser to fire. There we go. So just gotta do it one more time. Is that gonna be enough? Yep. No more life signs, so we're getting some very healthy bonus scrap. I'm gonna see if I can jump into this nebula. I have 20 fuel, so I'm actually not going to do that. 2 stores is good news. Maybe I ought to hit both of them and get something more useful to shoot with. Attack the pirate. So this is going to be one where I hope they don't teleport me in the wrong place. Okay. I would call that not the wrong place. Not going to do a ton of damage to him up front. Well, they did just ion bomb my weapons. That stinks. There's not too much I can do about that, though. Other than just get my fast-acting weapons on here. That is really irritating. I'm supposed to be the one on the other side of that equation, not you, so we're gonna be a little less cute with the anti-biobeam, and we're gonna make sure my crew can breathe first off. So what do we want to breach? We want to breach. We want a dual laser. Okay, take down their ion shot. I actually managed to kill somebody. To get change. Multiple breaches for multiple cats. I don't know where that came from. They have no more weapons. So that is what we call a panic mode. In other words, what I like to see. If anything... Okay, so they have one more crew member that's alive. It's kind of sadistic to see this kind of update. Yeah, good luck trying to escape. Maybe I can bio-beam you. I think that was the pilot. Okay, so they got something back online. They're not FTLing out of here. Fortunately, they only have 2 weapon power, it looks like. So, bio-beam me. You're dead. 18 scrap, and I get a map of the rest of the sector. We see a few stores, and I'm probably going to be going into a nasty section soon. Continue. Do I need sensors? It's useful, but... Well, tell me this place doesn't have much for me right now. But it really doesn't. Crew teleporters, nice, but I can't support it. Cloaking is way too expensive. I'll wait. I want to see if that other store has them if they're in the same business. Alright. So let's see what I can dodge. Here. So once again, I'm in the fortunate situation where my work's going to be done for me by Mother Space Nature. There we go. Okay, we don't need air right now. What we need right now is for... First off, we don't really need our shields on fire. Maybe I can sneak in and take out their crew. Yeah, I killed their crew. Yay! See if I can repair my... Oh my god, it's still on fire! Okay, now it's not. I'll repair that at this very conveniently placed store. Not too much. Do I want to NG crew? See, is there any other store nearby? Not that I'm going to be able to hit in time. You know what? Yeah, I'll take two. I'll take 2 NGs. I'll take some shields. 'Cause Lord knows we need the manpower right now. That's a good 100 scrap that I'm just sending to its death. So, way to fail dude who's doing this Let's Play. So maybe I do need to get scanners or sensors to save me from myself. It's useful. Alright, so we need to get some power into this. Aid the civilian ship. So yeah, they got a bunch of lasers, so we need... I think I'm gonna start by not doing... Really? That's what you want to do, buddy? My poor sensors that I just bought. Maybe I can funnel them. So it took out one laser. I was lucky. Alright. So you're trying to go into my med bay. Good job. It looks like I might be able to. They're probably going to teleport their guy back in just a minute. So it's NG versus Manted in the med bay. Who will win? Just one shot's all I need. Cool. Okay, is that gonna kill him? Maybe. Yep. So I'll take that as a win. Oh wow, the guy actually didn't survive coming back. That's hilarious. So you're dead now. Unless it's a rock, remember that's not dead, so. Alright. And I'd like to help you since you helped me. That's what I want to see. Put a small bomb on that ship. So breach bomb and small bomb. Breach bomb's actually being surprisingly effective. I mean, it does personnel damage more than that. But if I can... If needed, I can bomb the crap out of some things. I mean, let me put it this way. High breach chance versus fire chance. That's some different stuff. Okay, we're going to see if we can do a few additional jumps here. Never surrender our crew to slavers. Never, never, ever. So these guys, I don't think they can hurt me unless these are two dual lasers. I don't know how to tell. Guess I'll know in a minute. Yeah, they can't hurt me. So I don't need to worry about breach bombing you. We'll just take our time. So this is the lovely evening. Baby's in bed. Just kind of relaxing on the weekend. Thinking about picking up some other games for a Let's Play. There's a few I have in mind. They include, let's see, XCOM, which I've played some of, Hotline Miami, which I've barely played, Mark of the Ninja, which I've made it through a few levels, or I think it's Kelber or Kelvin, I forget how you pronounce it, Space... what's it pronounced? Kevlar... Space something. But it's one that's... You pretty much make your own space program, Kevlar Space Program. And it's right now in sandbox mode. It's kinda something that looks really appealing. And looks like they're gonna add a lot of stuff to it. But the problem is that it is a very tough, complicated... You gotta know what you're doing. Alright, disintegration ray. I killed all three of them in one shot. That wasn't so hard at all. Slave fills out a fallen compartment once. Recompose the slave offers to join your crew. Wait, it appears the slaves have not survived the fighting. You find their burnt bodies in the hull, but before you strip the ship, you hear faint noises in the walls. So, I picked up a slave and 2 missiles. And it's a Manted. That's good. That means I can do the teleport thing. I'm going to imagine the teleport's there. So now it's going to be a question of, do I have to fight a rebel ship? Because if I do, I'm going to be throwing some bombs out. Attack the automated ship. Don't need a biobeam. This actually calls for a small bomb instead of a breach bomb. Let's see if I can take down their weaponry here. Try to increase that piddly dodge chance. Ugh. Always right in the face. This thing must be a dodging machine. There we go. You can deal with your ion blasting. Just don't hit me in the face so much. Yeah, I've watched a few LPs of Kepler's Space Program, which I'll need to remember how to pronounce it. It looks like a lot of fun, but I'd want to learn it a little bit before I played it, so it'd probably be one of the other ones first. And who knows, maybe by the time this one gets published, I'll have already played a few, because I kind of have a tendency to record ahead, because I can play in spurts. So I hope you all are patient, because if you can tell with the slug ship, the fights kind of take a little bit of time. But I went from 1 crew, Mr. Buga, to 5. That's not a bad recovery, considering I lost one of my precious slugs on the first jump. Sometimes all you need is some warm bodies. Alright, just stay down, little shields. And just don't repair your missile. Here we go. Just one more shot. That's how you do it. 10 scrap. And I get map details at the very end. So I'm probably gonna have to fight. Probably gonna have a fight on my hands here. Before we do that, let's up this a little bit. I don't need a lot more just yet, but I do want just a little bit more reactor power, so I can have all my stuff up. Yeah, I'm not paying your toll. You will regret this decision. We'll see who regrets what. So they can somehow sonically sense drones as well. Once again, I don't know if they can hurt me. That looks like 2 system repair drones. I don't know what to make of that other than we're just going to be going for bio and seeing what I can remember about who's where. So, it's funny how the strategy changes. Where now we're aiming to take out their mid-bay. See if I can get a lucky strike right here. There we go. That's what we wanted. We don't want our lasers to be too effective. But it's nice to take the pilot off. It feels like he needs to heal. And I killed 1 person, which is obvious by the system repair drone. Okay, so you're going to be healing until you're not healing. So will this be enough? Or are we going to be in a constant state of this crap? You're not charging your faster than light drive. This should do it. That could be just a rock, remember. Oh, man. Okay, this is going to be a very different run, I guess. So Fire Beam, which takes 20 seconds. Anti-Bio Beam and Fire Beam. I think... Oh wow, and I'm gonna make it too. I think that's worth going for. Even if just for the novelty factor of trying to beam and cause panic and kill everything. Halberd Beam. It's raining beams on me. Because the Halberd Beam is so good. Fire Beam's so good. In fact, I might be able to make use of the Halberd Beam right this run. Though I'd have to power it in lieu of the anti-bio beam. That's alright. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and jump to the next sector and call it a good time right now. So we can go to the engine-controlled sector and kind of limit our options. We can go to the Mantis-controlled sector and see what we can get. I'm not too thrilled about going to a Mantis sector, but I'd rather have the options in front of me than just cornering myself. I'll probably be hitting the multiple nebulas anyway. In fact, I think I will just go to the NG, just to see. If anything, making it this far is further than I've ever made it with the Slug ship, even on easy. Believe it or not. So that's going to do it for now. This is the turtle bait with a surprising sudden rain of weapons. Until next time.